The trashy manager. Wow, okay, I gotta go closer. The manager here assaulted a female employee and thought it was okay because the cameras didn't work. I spoke up and got fired. Where is the equality? They took my job, but they can't take my voice. Wow, that was profound at the end there. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, we gotta get those cameras working, okay? It's like weird to know that you have cameras on you while you're at work, but like it really does just kind of make you feel a little safer, right? Am I the only one? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong, but I just feel like if there's cameras there, they should work, you know? Hey, my close friend passed yesterday. I'm coming to work. I just need a little minute this morning. Oh, that's sad. That's 6 o'clock in the morning too. Jeez Louise. Make that minute short. This is a business and I treat it as such. I'm already 6 short. You had several hours to collect your emotions. I need you here and focused. I don't know how you deal with death to your loved ones, but everyone is different. I just lost a close brother to cancer out of the blue at 23. Maybe you could get it together in several hours, but I highly doubt you'd be saying that if it was your son or a husband that passed. To be honest, what you just said was very rude. No condolences or anything. Just hurry up and get to work. Lol. Yeah, I like totally understand. Yeah, you are running a business and you should treat it as such. But when you run said business, you're speaking with humans who have emotions, valid emotions. That's crazy. I hope that that person is doing better. I hope that they were able to find a job that respects their needs, because that's just crazy. And why are you 6 short, by the way? That sounds like a you problem, not a me problem. What the heck? COVID resources for Florida employers and individuals. Okay, I don't need that. I still got your paycheck getting me through this rough time. Just trying to be helpful. Wait, was this an entitled boss or an entitled employee? I don't get it. It is 9 a.m. on a Monday, everyone, and I don't get it. So did I don't know who sent what. Guys, we're at a loss for this one, alright? Someone sent someone something and they didn't want it. Another person was just trying to be helpful. I legit got fired for this. Boss makes $1, I make a dime, that's why I poop on company time. That's funny. We don't make $1 when you're all the time. Why don't you stay home and do your Sorry, there's so many swears. I don't like to play your BS games. Maybe there's a company out there that would put up with your games because I won't. Good luck. What are you talking about? Look on your Facebook page. Do you think things don't get around because I shared a funny meme on a Sunday when I'm not at work? You brought work into it on a Sunday. You're gonna fire me over a meme I shared that was nowhere relevant to work at all. I share things I think are funny all the time. That's, yeah, this was maybe an overreaction. I totally understand, like, you know, in the age of social media, sometimes you put things on work, you can't, or sometimes you put things on social media about work and you can't necessarily do that, or like things like this happen. But like maybe it should have been a conversation instead of just a fight. Also, you brought work into it on a Sunday is so funny. It's just so aggressive for absolutely no reason. Also, if my boss texted me with all those swears in it, I'd be like, isn't this supposed to be professional? 1 star. The owner was very disrespectful today. I had purchased a cone. Ooh, is this an ice cream shop? I had purchased a cone, and after I told the workers, which were polite and good manners, if I can get a cup of water and ice, and the lady told me it was gonna be from the sink and that was fine. She gave it to me, and then the owner said it was $1 for sink water and ice. The owner was disrespectful to the lady offering me a cup of water, but it was coming out from her paycheck, so I left the cup of water. Bad business. Whoa, yeah. It costs money, so like $1 seems like reasonable, but if the policy is normally to get it for free, which like usually it is, because usually you spend money on other things that have a markup, you know, like, and why would it come out of the lady's paycheck? $1, sir, you can give 1 cup of water away. Okay? Okay, when I was 17 I worked at a bagel place, and each night we loaded dumpsters of bagels from the day. A homeless man came in and asked for a bagel. Rather than throw them out, I gave him a few in a plastic bag. My boss reviewed the cameras and fired me for feeding the animals. Ew. Ew! Honestly, that's a good place to be fired from because you don't want to work there anyways. Cause ew. That's That's not even entitled. That just sucks. You know? That's a boss that just sucks. Also, I know that there's a reason, but like, why do you have to throw the things out? Why can't all of it just be donated? You know? And like, shout outs to this person for giving the guy some in a plastic bag, because they were just gonna go in the garbage anyway. And that man should get them if he wants to eat them, because that's what bagels are for eating, not for garbage.
Okay guys, so this one says, my workplace doesn't let you use the word problems. Instead, we have to say challenges if something is wrong, as a problem is a negative word and challenges promotes the fact that there is room to fix said problem. Could you imagine walking in, it's like your third day there at work, and you say problems, and then you get a talking to for that? I actually can't imagine like having that conversation, having that one-on-one interaction with my boss when he comes up to me and says, you know, the problem here is you saying problems. Yeah, how do they even approach that? He's like, actually, I have a challenge right now. I have a challenge with you saying the word problems.
Do you maybe see a
challenge
with what you've done?
That's insanity. I love the positive attitude, but I think we've gone a little bit too overboard here, guys. Oh, okay. All the extra toilet paper in the building has to stay in a single closet where it can be overseen by the toilet paper queen. I heard her shrieking the other day when she discovered somebody had hoarded one spare roll of toilet paper upstairs, so the people who work upstairs wouldn't have to walk down multiple flights of stairs when the toilet paper ran out. That's a little bit too far, my friend. The toilet paper queen, and she's getting upset at people hoarding one spare roll. Honestly, if she was gonna do that, I'd need to like steer into the skid here. Like, I go on the toilet, we're out of toilet paper, I'm walking downstairs, butt naked, everything's hanging out. Like, literally, I just need to get my toilet paper right now, and I'm gonna like show it in her face sort of thing. Just be like, hey, I'm just getting my toilet paper because I'm not allowed to hoard it. Gonna go back upstairs right now, just let it all hang out. Guaranteed, she'll let me hoard some toilet paper if I did that. You'd also probably get fired, but we're not gonna worry about that. Okay, this one says, I drive valet. The company handbook says you're never allowed to back up, ever. You absolutely cannot do the job without reverse. It's impossible. How would you ever do that? Can you imagine you miss, like you just gently go over like where you're supposed to drive a little bit? You're like, oh, I guess I need to drive around the entire block again just so I can park into this space because I'm not allowed to reverse. How could you ever do that? That's impossible. You can't drive the car. You drive into something and it's like you're stuck here now. I have to like get out and push because I'm not allowed to go backwards. I think that's one of those company handbook things that we just like, okay, acknowledge and then like never think about again. 2 weeks after I left my previous job, a memo went round saying people aren't allowed to look out of the windows at work anymore. It's a big glass building. No, I don't like that at all. I'd straight up be looking out the window all day long then. My boss comes and talks to me, like he's right here, here's the window. I'm just like, hey boss, how's it going? Just like staring directly out the window as he tries to talk to me. It's like, that's ridiculous. What, I'm not supposed to like look at my life out there? They're like, you need to be in prison now. And if you're gonna have something like this, don't put any windows, which would just be a horrible place to work to begin with. That's just awful. Like, I need to be able to see out, and the thing, I'll be more productive. I will. It's like, if you put me in jail, I'm not gonna do any work. I'm not gonna wanna come here. I wanna see the outside world and know what I'm working towards. That's crazy. Holy moly. Okay, I once needed a pen. Figured this was a reasonable ask. Went to the supply closet on my floor, which was locked. Asked the floor's admin. She told me to go to the main supply room in the basement. Went to the basement and explained my situation of needing a pen. They told me all requests for supplies must be approved by my department head. Problem is, being new, I'd never met my department head. She also worked in San Francisco, I worked in Milwaukee, so I needed to send an email both introducing myself and asking her if I had permission to get a pen from the supply closet. Yo, how would you even, like what's the title of that email? What's the subject line? Nice to meet you, need pen? Like I don't even know how I would phrase that. Like, hello there, like admin. My name is Nick. Can I get a pen, please? That is ridiculous. The fact that they're literally sticking to the book with that, it's like all requests for supplies must be approved. Dude, it's a pen. It's literally a freaking pen. Honestly, at that point, I think I just need to run out to my nearest dollar store, screw the email. We just gotta get our own supply of pens, and this is going in the desk. In theory, we are allotted 3 personal absences a year which cover unforeseen circumstances like a family emergency, car trouble, sick kid, etc. But in order to be approved, you need to get consent from the manager in advance. No one that I know has ever actually been approved in advance for their unforeseen emergency. Yo, I hate stuff like that, man. I straight up hate stuff like that. It's like, I don't know. You know, it's like, it's an emergency. It's a car trouble. It's a sick kid. I'll just tell you, it's like, oh my goodness, my kid is gonna be sick next Friday. Like, I don't know that. It's like, clearly if I was to do something like that, I'm obviously not using my 3 personal absences the way that they're supposed to be used. You cannot get approval for this thing. Honestly, nowadays, when it comes for me, like not being able to come into work, I'm just like, hey, like I have an emergency and like I just can't come. And that's just what it is, because like my car doesn't work right now. So it's impossible for you to approve me or disapprove me, because I just won't be able to be here.
Clean, it means the clean.
Whoa!
Whoa!
I got you on camera, Mike!
And you're a
I got you on camera, Mike!
You on camera,
Guess
Mike?
what, Mike? That's the end of the road, Mike!
No, it's not.
Yes, it is!
Ooh.
Look how disrespectful he is! I'm finna send this video to Lisa! I'm sorry, Lisa!
Oh, Lisa too? Oh my God. Damn. Mike, you've been exposed. Mike, you on camera and it's going to Lisa. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see what Lisa said about that. Actually, I don't know if I'm ever gonna know what Lisa said about that. Give me the tea. I wanna know what happened afterwards. I wanna know what happened to Mike, because Mike can't be walking around saying stuff like that. Okay, Mike, you need to simmer down. Go take a seat in the corner, stare at the wall, think about what you did, okay?
You should go viral today, viral tonight.
Not Zaxby's. Shout out to Zaxby's. If you've ever had anything from Zaxby's, like you know.
That means y'all need to call a tow truck!
What'd you say? To go back to
Y'all need to call a tow truck! Off of this damn property, you stopping my business! That's what I'm talking about!
I don't know if the person's car broke down or if there's some kind of drama. I don't know. All I know is somebody's not moving and she's gonna be viral today, viral tonight, whatever he said, viral, viral, viral. She's on the internet. And I wanna know exactly what's going on here. If you have the answers, leave them down in the comments. I would love to know. I need the backstory. I never get the backstory. I need the backstory. I need to know what I'm reacting to. Yeah. This is the worst thing I've ever seen. Is it really? All right. But once I wish my employees would say, you're right, I was wrong. And of course, I don't mind working late. I'm sorry, but I do mind working late. I'm clocking out, bye. I'm coming early tomorrow. You can't catch me doing that, no way. Profits are up, costs are down, okay? I really don't need a raise. My review alone was more than enough. Something's not adding up here. I think we all need a raise, okay? You can't just be like, oh, good job, pat on the back. No, 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 we don't do that here. I just love your meetings. I have a feeling that the meetings suck. We love this place. Judging by this board, I would think otherwise. The suggestion box is empty. I'm getting a picture here. I'm thinking that this is not the greatest place to work. This sounds like a nightmare place to work. I feel so bad for whoever works here. Oh my God, what does that one in the corner say? Given the chance to keep working here, I would gladly accept a cut in pay? Yeah, no, 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 not today, not yesterday, not tomorrow. God, that sounds like a nightmare. Things that you wish your employees would say? Baby girl, that's not gonna happen. My old boss fired me because I was sick, then their business went under, and she actually sent me a GoFundMe type thing to donate to the business. Of course it's a Karen too. Oh my God, Karen's at their finest. If you can help by donating or sharing, that would be amazing. Thank you, we hope to see ... And then the person replies, not gonna lie, Karen, I have no money. Well, I wonder why. I wonder why you don't have any money. Probably because you lost your job because you were sick, and that's a stupid reason to lose your job. Like, I'm sorry, I can't come to work. Oh, well, you're never coming back because you're fired. Who does that? got seasonal sales associates. Oh my god, somebody's applying for a job at the Gap outlets. Ooh, okay. It says, hi, insert name here. Thanks for your interest in the seasonal sales associate position at Gap outlets. We have reviewed your application. Unfortunately, you're not the right fit for the position at this time. I'm sorry for the disappointing news. Best of luck in your job search. Sincerely, Daniel. Thanks, Daniel. And then the person replies, Dan, I've been working here for a month. Sent from iPhone. How does that happen? Is that like their way of firing this person? Like, there's some kind of miscommunication here. Somebody messed up. Somebody definitely messed up. Also, I wanna know for the people out there who have iPhones, when you're sending an email and like the sent from iPhone thing is like auto-generated, do you take that up? Like, do you backspace and clear that and then type your email, or do you just leave it? Because I feel like there's like two different types of people. I erase it, but like, what do you guys do? I don't know. Do you guys leave it there? Is it like your subtle iPhone flex? Like, yeah, I'm an iPhone. What about it? Alright, it says, he forgot his work computer password. The department's tech support blocked his access due to some sensitive files on the computer. He blamed me for not knowing his password. That's your password. You made the password. If you can't remember your own password, then that's on you, baby. You should have like written it on a sticky note or something if it was that complex. Like, you can't blame other people for not knowing your thing. Like, what do you want them to do? Like mind meld with you? Like, oh wait, oh, I'm getting something. Oh, something's tingling. Oh, it's 1 2 3 4 5 password. That is no one else's fault but your own. You did that to yourself.
My employer paid me in crypto. It rose 700% in value. Now he wants employees to return the crypto and accept dollars. Absolutely not. That's what happens when you pay me in crypto. Because if somebody paid me in crypto, like, I'm sure some people would be stoked on that, but if someone paid me in crypto, I'd be like, what the heck am I gonna do with this? I want real dollars. Crypto, sure, good. If you know how to use it, all the power to ya. But I ain't got no clue. That would just be something I had to learn. 700% though, that's nice. That's a nice paycheck. Good for you. Man cries toxic workplace, boss dumps wow, okay, let's try this again. Man cries toxic workplace, boss dumps 91,515 oiled pennies as final paycheck. Why oiled? I need to know. Why were they oiled? Why did you give him 90,000 pennies, but why oiled? You know? Wow, that would suck. Would you count them? Would you take them to the bank? Would the bank accept them? Does the bank have to accept them?
Attention Walmart shoppers and associates. My name is Beth from Electronics. I've been working at Walmart for almost 5 years, and I can say that everyone here is overworked and underpaid. The attendance policy is bullshit. We are treated from management and customers poorly every day. Whenever we have a problem with it, we're told that we're replaceable. I'm tired of the constant gaslighting. This company treats their elderly associates like shit. To Jared, our store manager, you're a pervert. Greta and Kathy, shame on y'all for treating your associates the way you do. I hope you don't speak to your families the way you speak to us. Shout out to Cominique, Patty, Chardell, and so many more. Walmart doesn't deserve y'all. Manage it and fuck this job. I quit.
Beth from Electronics said, I have had enough. Whew, and she really came for Jared and Kathy and somebody else. Wow, she went off. And it seemed like she had some ammo saved up. I also really love that she gave a shout outs to the people who were cool to work with, you know? I swear, your friends at a bad job can change things around. Like, you guys can be having this terrible job together, but when you have like a good work crew, it really can like make things just a little better because you just all sit and talk smack about the bad job you all have. And it's like, honestly, it's like therapy, I swear. This is not substitute for professional advice.
I'm a former worker. They pick up wings off the floor and put them in the fryer. Mr. Wayne is firing me for telling on them. Am I right, Mr. Wayne?
Absolutely not. You're
I'm getting fired. I'm getting fired for telling on people for working here.
You're a liar.
I lost 3 days of work because I told that they were picking up wings off the floor.
We got no comment, Thomas.
This is the manager right here. He's firing me because I told on people. Because I told that they were picking up wings off the floor.
Thomas, I want you to have a good day.
He's been, and I'm finna post the video up right now.
Hey folks,
Hey, what?
This team member has been terminated. We're calling the police right now.
For picking up wings off the floor. You guys were picking up wings off the floor. I told on them.
I feel like listen, I have no evidence, okay? So I could be wrong because I have no evidence, but from this interaction alone, I feel like the guy who's filming the video, like the former employee, I feel like he's telling the truth. There's something about him that is extra convincing. I feel like it's because it's so specific. You know, he's not like, yeah, they pick food up off the floor and still serve it. He's like, they were picking wings up off of the floor. Wings specifically. So I feel like when he was like, I'll show you the video, I feel like he does have a video. I really do.
Did I not work all week? 5 days a week, right? So where the f is my money going? Time going on. You didn't work last Thursday. When do time go in? Time go in on Wednesday. And I did work last Thursday. I worked all week last week. Why the f you don't write our hours down? You see how you playing with my money talking about you didn't work last Thursday? Told me did I not work all week last week? I work every f***ing day. If my motherfucking check ain't reimbursed next week, we have a problem. I know you can't fix it now, so I ain't gonna get on your f***ing ass. But you playing with my bread, bro. You think it's a game. You think I won't go on your shit.
Honestly, yeah. It is so annoying when you work somewhere that won't pay you. I don't know if any of you have ever had this problem. Luckily, it's not a problem I have right now. Thank you, Landon. Much appreciated. But like, I've worked at a place before that just didn't pay you or would short you on your paycheck, and when you're like, hey, this is not right, they just get upset at you and you're like, hey, sorry, I'm just trying to get paid the low hourly wage I get paid. God forbid, you psycho. Gosh, you can really tell how I felt about that boss. He sucks.
This one comes in from XDan 4 years ago saying, I used to work at a place in which my boss implemented a no more than 2 glasses a day water policy. What a blank. I ignored this rule and complained directly to our CEO, and the matter ended later that day. What was weird though was the majority of people actually followed the rule, and some even shopped me up to HR about breaking the rules. That's insanity. I would quit. I would quit. I would straight up quit immediately. If my boss came up to me and said you were allowed 2 glasses a day of water, no. No, I am not. I am allowed as many glasses of water as I want. I don't care your reasoning. I am having my water. And honestly, if he like stuck his ground or like she stuck their ground, I am getting the biggest freaking glass of water. This thing is gonna be the size of my face. It's gonna be like a 4-liter glass of water. Be like, hey, I got my 1 glass, going for glass number 2 later. I don't care how much I have to pee. I'm just doing it in spite. No afternoon coffee. Oh, this is triggering. Imagine not having access to a cup of Java during the afternoon slump. That was the reality for Saraba Jinbal, who runs the startup Talk Travel in her previous role. At her old gig, coffee machines were off by 3 p.m. The office manager believed that people will start leaving the office from 5 p.m. onwards, hence the office shouldn't offer them coffee in such a little time before that, Jinbal says. That is ridiculous. The fact that you are micromanaging the coffee, no. I actually wouldn't be able to work in a place like this. Like, that is too much. I need to be able to have a coffee to finish those 2 hours. Because if I don't have my coffee from 3 to 5, my brain, it turns off, guys. Like, I am not productive from that time unless I have a little bit of a pick-me-up. So that would be my response. It's just like, okay, I understand that it's a short amount of time. I'm not gonna get anything done though unless I have this. Late donuts. Fresh, free office donuts could definitely boost morale, but that's not the experience of Glenn, oh my goodness, Marqueski. Cool. The marketing and communication manager of Living as a Leader. My former employer required us to buy the whole office donuts if we were more than half an hour late for work, McQuarski said. The irony of this is that it made us even later for work. Dude, that's actually kind of hilarious. I just like run it even further and further and further to be like, oh, like this place was out of donuts. Like I had to go to this other place and then they didn't have the Boston cream, you know, and I know that you like the Boston cream, so I went to this other place. Just like do it. So it's like you show up at like 4:45 to work with some donuts. It's like, here's the donuts. Really sorry for being like, it really took me a long time to get these, you know? Just like totally make it the most ridiculous thing ever. Guaranteed they would take that policy out pretty fast. Group elevator rides. Sustainability is an important initiative for companies, but it's possible to take things too far. For Ann Sharpstein, an author and international speaker, one ridiculous office rule she followed while working at a production company required 4 or more people to take an elevator at a time. What was worse, the elevator was glass that rose up through this large atrium, Sharpstein says, so it was easy to see if you broke the rule. That's so stupid, man. Like, I'd get to the elevator, be like, I want to go up to work, but I just can't. Actually though, that'd be pretty cool. I just literally claim it's like, oh darn, like can't get to work because I'm stuck at the bottom, like need to get somebody for my elevator. This also is clearly pre-COVID time, because can you imagine if they still had this rule? The place that I live, it's like you have to have 2 or less people. So it's like totally opposite, I guess, of energy initiative. Okay, rules on the undergarment. Oh my goodness. One strange rule at an organization was all employees must wear undergarments and women employees are requested to wear nude colored undergarments, excuse me, and no shiny undergarment colors are also not allowed to wear in the workplace. Whoa, I feel like this is breaking some serious rules right now. Like this is one of those things where it's like, we maybe have to take you to court over something like this, because this just feels wrong. And like, what? Well, why are you looking at my underwear, guys? Why are you looking at my underwear? Why does it matter to you what color it is and like what's going on down there? Like if I want to wear freaking like polka dot rainbow underwear with like little faces on them, like I should be allowed to do so. That is my right, and you should not be looking there anyways. Only fully grown a mustache? Geez, at me next time. Even though there's no beard rule, few organizations have some peculiar rules on having a mustache too. Only fully grown mustaches are allowed. Any fancy shapes and stashes and facial hair on the face are not allowed. The worst case is employees are not allowed inside till they clean their facial hairs. Okay, hold up though, hold up. How would I be able to get a fully grown mustache if I am not allowed to grow said mustache? There's no interim time period right here. Like for a dude like me, if I walk in like this, I am never allowed to have a mustache. I straight up need to take like mustache vacation and be like, guys, I gotta take like 3 weeks off right now, just like grow this thing out, and then I can come back to work. Honestly though, if I could do that, that would be a pretty good loophole. You cannot relocate or move your furniture a step. A ridiculous workplace rule is that the employees are not allowed to move their furniture or relocate according to their need. It has to be done with proper permission, or the employees have to call the appropriate service employers to do it for them. Pathetically, the complaint would be raised if they make a noise by dragging the furniture. Yo, this is just too much. This is just too freaking much, man. Like, sometimes I just gotta move. I gotta move my thing around so I can get like a different view of things.
That's what he said.
Apparently, I'm not allowed to do that, and I need to get the respective employees. Can you imagine if that's your job? Like you have to hire a furniture mover for this one building just so employees can like move their stuff a few feet. Ridiculous.
One of my friends worked in a restaurant and spilled boiling hot sauce on her hand. Ow. Her boss refused to let her leave and go to the hospital. She ended up with 2nd-degree burns. That's illegal, okay? You are entitled to like medical attention if something happens at the workplace. So you could totally sue, like that is not okay. But if something like that does happen and you cannot get to a doctor right away, or you're like driving to the hospital, whatever, life hack, put butter on whatever burn. Like if you burn your hands, like this is something I learned in school. If you burn your hand and it's like real bad, cover that thing in butter. Butter has saved me countless times. So like life hack for you, next time you get a little toasty toast on your hand, put your butter on it. It sounds weird, I know, but it works. Alright, last time I looked, he had over 29,000 unread emails. Emailing him was a great way to ensure that he would never see the message unless it was an incoming order, then he would read the email right away. How do you have 29,000 unread emails? Like, are you okay? I'm the type of person that's like, as soon as I get a notification and that little like red dot appears above my app, I'm like, I need to check it. I need to clear the notification. My phone is completely clear of notifications for the most part. But like if I saw 29,000 on my mail app, I would just lose my mind. I'd be like, who's sending me all these messages? Why am I popping off so much? Like, what? How? Literally how? I could never, my brain would explode if I had that many unread emails. And there's no way that you're gonna ever get through them all. So like at that point, you just might as well clear them out and just pretend like, oh, I never got your email. Cause like clearly that's what he's doing anyway. After I got engaged, I went to my boss to schedule time off for the wedding and honeymoon, which was still more than a year away. My boss said, I don't know if that's a good time, we'll just have to wait and see. It's more than a year away. How can you be like, I don't know if that's a good time? Like, can you see the future? Do you know what's gonna happen? Is there an apocalypse that I'm not aware of that you're trying to save me from? Like, what's going on here? Let this person get married and have their honeymoon. Love may be dead, but some people are reviving it. Just let them have their fun time, okay? Goodness gracious. People suck sometimes. I had a boss that would take 1 billion selfies a day and then excuse me from my work to rate every single one. They really said, oh my god, like I'm an influencer, I'm trying to get like 1,000 likes on my post. I wanna know what this business is, like the boss of whatever business, I wanna know what their day job is, because like if they are like some kind of influencer person, like that's one thing to be taking 1 billion selfies a day. Yes, you're supposed to be working, but that's one thing. But if they're like an accountant and you're taking 1 billion selfies a day and be like, oh my god, wait, come here, like look at my pictures. Like no, go back to counting bills and doing math, okay? Then you can talk about the selfies afterwards. This is not the time. Stop taking all the pictures. I recently wrote a justification to buy a new computer. It had to be approved by my boss. Unhappy with my writing style, my boss rewrote the justification to show me how it should be done. After it was finally written properly, he turned it down. Wow. It really takes a special type of person to do that. How are you gonna be like the grammar police and be like, actually, this is how you're supposed to write it, proper MLA format, okay? Put your sources in the bibliography or whatever you wanna call it, and then be like, but actually, like I don't wanna give you this computer. Like you wrote the thing yourself. Better justify this person's needs and still be like, but like, I don't wanna give it to you. Are you kidding? My doctor advised me to lose a few pounds and get more exercise. After I mentioned this to my boss, he emailed me a motivational image of a Baywatch babe with my face and hair. A month later, I gave notice. This time he emailed me an image of a pig with my face on it. Are you kidding? Oh my god, that's horrible. That's terrible. Oh my god. Ew. When people just comment on people's appearances, their bodies, or whatever, like that just really gets my goat. That really does. So this, not cute. If you do this, if you're somebody out there who would do something like this, shame on you.
We're back. You're 6 short? That's a problem. Oh, okay, wait, what does the top say again? Oh, video time, headphones.
All right, my god, there's so much reading. I need to take my jacket off for this. Oh my goodness, oh my god, I feel like I'm doing a PowerPoint presentation with all these.